So the discrete random variable x is distributed binomially 30, 0.73. Find the probability of x is equal to 20. So we want probability of x is equals to 20, exactly 20. So this is a binomial distribution. That curly signs, that name is called tilde. That symbol there is called tilde. But it just means it's distributed binomially 30, 0.73. So n is 30 and the probability is 0.73. Now it's one mark. So you can go and write the binomial formula and do it in the formula, or you do it in the calculator. And since you allow calculator, is the quickest way. But I'll write the binomial formula so that if this, sometimes they say you write down the formula. So probability of x is equals to 20. It would be, the formula says 20, n is 30. So 30 combination 20, p is 0.73 to the power 20, and then 1 minus 0.73, which is 1 minus 0.73 to the power 30 minus 20, which is 10. So 20 plus 10 is 30, and it will be the same like that. So the binomial formula, I'll write the formula underneath, is NCR, probability of x equals to R. That's the formula given in the formula book. NCR, P, which is the probability of success to the power R, and then 1 minus P to the power N minus R. And in this case, R is 20, N is 30, P is 0.73. You sub that in, put it in the calculator, it will give you the answer. That's the long way. If you go into your calculator, I'm using the CG50 calculator, you would choose the option that says x equals to. Choose the option that says x equals to. And then the data is variable because it's just a number that's changing. We put x is 20. Number of trials is 30. This number of trials is 30 is the n. And this 20 is the x. And then the probability is 0.73. And then you press execute. It will give you 0.1142. I always write the answer to 4 decimal places. If they didn't tell you what to write, I'll just write 0.1143. That's what it would be. So that would be the probability of getting exactly 20. And if you do the top one, you'll get the same answer, 0.1143. That's how you do that part A. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to explain part B if you understand it, or tell me what you understand with part B?
It's less than, so you're finding the probability it's less than or equal to 13. And then
Now, how do we go about doing that?
my calculator.
Yes, you put it on the calculator because there are 30 things. To get less than or equals to 13, you get so many things to do. So in your calculator, you would choose the option for less than or equals to. That's why it's nice to have the CG100. It makes it easier. You can see the tail. You choose x less than or equals to. Data is variable. X is 13. Number of trial is 30. And probability is 0.73. Because it's less than or equals to 13, it includes 13. So when you put that in the calculator and you press execute, it will give you 5.799 times 10 to the minus 4. So that thing there is 5.7991. That e to the minus 4 means, the e to the minus 4 means times 10 to the minus 4, which you can count the decimal places 1, 2, 3, 4 and put them. So that will be point, put a 0 under the arches, point, so 0.000579, which you can also write it as 0.0005. If you round it to put a line there, it'll be 8. So that's the answer for that. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Perfect. And any idea how we do the last one?
You put it on your calculator again. So what you do is you make it less than or equal to 12.
Yes.
Or no, 12 is less than or equal to x, sorry. And then you put it on your calculator.
So probability of 11 less than x less than or equal to 25. Does it include 11?
No.
So it does not include 11. So we start from 12 up to 25. So we're going to put it from 12 up to 25. So in the calculator, you would choose that less than or equals to. So it would become equals to probability of x, so that's the same as probability of 12 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 25. So you will start from 12, the lower value, your upper value is 25, you end at 25. Number of trials is 30 and 0.73. And then you will get the answer there. You press execute, and the red bars there shows you that the probability is large. And so you'll be 0.937 with three significant figures. So this one is a calculator job.